Hey, crumbs, there we go. Well, I never. Stranger things have happened and all that. Let's bring it down a bit. There we go. Oh, dearie me, what a day. Okay, let me close the door. I've took my shoes off. Let's just, there we go. Let's move it. Oh, Christ. Let's wreck the place while we're at it. May as well. That's what I normally do. Let's find the thing. There you go. It says I'm live. Hello, Lisa. Okie dokie. Let's have a look. Oh, I love that. Look, that's just me on my own. Love it. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, I'll say hello to myself. There we are. Perfecto. Okay. Right. Hello, me. Oh, this might be nice talking to myself. It's what I normally do anyway. Why ever not, eh? Why ever not? Love it. Right, and while I'm waiting for you to log on, let me try and find some stamps, see what we're going to do. Have a play and all that. Hello, Marjolaine. I'm very well. I am officially wound down to breaky up mode, as you do. Why ever not? Hi, Jan. I will be watching the video for the magical mushrooms. I was what? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yes. Oh, that'll be an interesting one. Magical mushrooms. Why not? I'll have to do the I'll catch up on that later and have a look myself, to be fair. Be quite interesting, that will be, won't it? Magical mushrooms. Very interesting. Very interesting. What did you think of it anyway, John? Was it like, oh, you itching to have a go sort of thing? Or what do you think? Hey, what do you think? Oh, crumbs, where's me? What's it gone? Let's have a look. So it'll be quite interesting, that will. I've got the little boat and I've got a fairy. Oh, ever not. Let's see what else I can find in this madness. Let's have a look. Oh, I'll tell you what, I might have a go with that one there. Oh, dear me. Right then, let's just what's it there? Let me go into there. Right then, let's have a look. Oh, crumbs, I can't believe I've got to watch my own blinking. What's it doing? Oh, dear. Honestly. Well, I'm just trying to find the... there we go. There we go. I've got chat now. We're all right. We're alive and well. I can see something. Might not be a great deal, but I can see something. Let me just get me... Let's get some bits and bobsies. Bobsies and bitsies. I'll put that there. I might need that. Let me get a tree. I might need a few trees in today's bit. Anyway, lost you. I think the mushroom fairy lost you. I think the mushroom fairy was annoyed. Oh, oh, I love it. Oh, dear me. Hi, Rachel. Well, I'm sure if a mushroom fairy's annoyed, then it's one of them, isn't it, really? That's made me laugh, that has. Love it. Okie dokie. So I have got some multifarious cards. Now I've done a couple of pencil lines on it. Because I'm going to do a bit of watercolouring with probably some elements, to be fair. Why not? Let me grab my elements down. I don't know what colours I'm going to use yet, so I'm just going to bring the whole lot down. Saves me faffing around then. So let's have a look. There we go. Okie dokie. Let's put them there like so. There we are. I've got stuff everywhere today. Goodness me. It does seem like my comments aren't coming up for whatever reason. But I don't know. We'll go with it anyway. But yeah. Oh, crumbs. No. I don't know what's that. Hold on a second. Let me just... I don't know what I've touched. Oh, yeah. Cancel that. There we go. That's better. I don't know what happened there. But I had to sort of save it before it decided to delete itself. Oh, crikey. Wait a second. Let's put that up there. I think you've got problems with mushroom fairies. I've got problems and all by the looks on it. Let's have a look. What we got? There we go. All right then, let's try again. I'm just going to put the camera back up. There we are. There we go. Sorted. Tickety-boo done. There we are. Right. Well, I don't know what happened there, but oh, my eye. Oh, here we go. Let me just see if that's actually doing what I need. Oh, it is, yeah. I wonder why that went like that then. Oh, crumbs. I think the camera wants a break as well. Right, hopefully you can see that. I've got 6x6 size, and I think it's the A6. And all I've done is a lot, as you can see, just with a pencil, just done a couple of lines here and there. And all I'm going to do is whether or not I sort of, well, I'll tell you what, I'll probably do maybe some sort of fairy bits and bobs and stuff. We'll see. We shall see. I don't know how it's going to end, but I've got some stamps. But it's whether or not I thought it was Wednesday. It is Wednesday today, isn't it? Don't confuse me. Thought it was Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. I'm just doing a quick one. It's nothing major. Because obviously this is like my last one, realistically, as I is away, as you do. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put them up there because I don't even know if I'm going to use them. Let's put that over there. I'm going to start with a smaller one first. Let's put that up there. Bermuda. No, I don't even know what colours I want to use. But let's start by getting some water down anyway. Let's just move a bit of water. Let's just move that around. Let's have a look what we got where. So, there we go. Anyway, I hope everybody's had who put on for. Oh, okay. Don't worry. I'll do that. I lose track of days. It's because I want to be on an aeroplane. That's all it is, you know. I won't hurt you, honestly. Well, I'll try not to anyway. Apart from, like, just giving you ideas. Did I really call it Thursday? Mind you, I've done that yesterday. You know, I put Wednesday up yesterday. It was Tuesday. I'd proper lost the plot. It's my age. It's all right. I'm allowed. Absolutely, well and truly. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with this because I'm just doing a bit of a mix-up, as you do. So, hi, Terry. Hi, Sylvia. Why does it say... I know, don't listen. Sylvia, I'm just testing you.
I couldn't find you. I come to see what you were up to.
What do you mean you couldn't find me? I'm on YouTube, Mum.
I know, I'm looking.
Mum's crashed the building. She's probably confused as well.
I'm going to go and have another look.
Well, if you go on YouTube...
Yeah, well, I was on there.
Well, that's on YouTube, so that's fine. Anyway, go and have a look anyway.
I will.
And then let me know. You can always come back up anyway. Come and say hello to everybody. So Mum's going to see if she can find me now as well. Love it. Right, so yeah. So obviously it says Thursday and it's not, and it's Wednesday. So when I finish it, it's easy done. It's my age. Mum's just going to go and, honestly... I've obviously gone down in my head to say, yeah, I've broken up. It happens. I'm human. At the end of the day, I am allowed to make simple mistakes like that. So I've just done a bit of a wisp. I've just done some lines on that one as well, so don't worry. Yeah, so I'm glad you're reading that anyway. Good evening. Hello. I wish it was. Oh, no, honestly. Well, if it was Thursday, I wouldn't be here. But hey ho. Obviously, my brain thinks. Oh, see, I've had such a day today with work and crisis and everything else. So yeah, it's my brain is obviously thinking I'm somewhere else. So apologies if I've confused you all. I might as well leave on a bang, hadn't I? Oh dear me. Honestly, I do make myself laugh. I'm going to put a bit of green sleeves in. So the one I've just used was Bermuda. I'm just going to do a bit of green sleeves. I can't believe I've done that. Well, I'm glad you're reading things anyway. At least you know. No, it's all right. It's me. Don't panic, honestly, Terry. I'll take it on the chin. It was definitely a Lisa moment. Don't you worry about a thing, my sweet. You know, we'll just leave it there. It's just one of them, isn't it? Lisa's having a brain, I would say, but I'll probably get banned if I do. A brain begins in F and ends in art. Yeah, one of them. That's what I'm doing. My brain went poof. Whew, it says, no, not liking that. Oh, dear. That's quite funny. That's made me laugh, chuckle. Okay, let's just put a bit of colour around it. Okay, that's that. I'm just going to get a bit of olive on. Anyway, I've got to leave a lasting impression with you. You ain't going to hear from me for a bit. You'll miss me even more now, especially after that. Dearie. So yes, so just gonna keep you in touch, sort of thing, with what's going on. So first of all, I want to thank you for your continuing support with me. and obviously with obviously what I do and all the rest of it. So the changes that are coming up in the year ahead will be, I am just going to be doing just two lives a week, and that will be Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to let you decide the time, so it's either going to be, I don't know, I'm probably going to put on 6, half 6, 7, somewhere along them lines. So you, I know, I'm missing myself already. Crikey. Oh, dear. I wonder if that's allowed, if I can actually miss. I'm just dabbing off some of this just so we can have a look. We've got a little bit of a tumbling scenery. I mean, you can get your masks and do it all that way. So it's more fun. It's messier doing it this way. You know. So, yeah, so I'm going to be doing 2. See, I'm talking and just making a mess while we're doing it. So I'm going to be doing 2 lives. And that will be on a Tuesday and a Thursday. You can pick the time. I'm going to put a thing out there when I come back, and I'll put up like you pick, basically. So you can pick whether you want Tuesday, I don't know, 6, half 6, 7, half 7, whatever. Yeah, as long as it's not conflicting with any other people's I'm happy. And then what else will I be doing? There's going to be workshops, so there will be workshops posted. So I'll be doing workshops in Wolverhampton. That will be posted out. First come, first served. To reserve a spot, you will have to put payment down to reserve it. Plain and simple. Unfortunately, I don't hold for anybody, and that's that. Not for any particular reason. I just think it's fair if somebody says, yeah, I want a place, there you go, it's done, dusted. Just using some random colours now. What else is going on? Right, so I have been supporting several different companies. That is changing. So going into next year, I will be supporting one company. Obviously, I'll be using different stamps with different places and that, but I will be solely under one company where I will be sort of their products and that sort of it in that sense. So again, for all those ones that gave me an opportunity joining their DT teams, I thank them very much. I have obviously spoken to them already and had conversations, etc. But yeah, there's a lot going on, you know, that's coming up. So yeah, things will be announced. I've made decisions, rightly or wrongly. Time will tell. But I'm happy with where I'm at in myself personally. Some people might not feel that way, you know. Again, time will tell. Yeah, and that's all we can do at the moment is see. Life's an adventure. All I know is that I create a mess. I enjoy creating a mess, and I enjoy time with you guys. So at the minute, that's that sort of said and done sort of thing, really. And I enjoy creating and just sharing things. I am going to be doing not just cards, I'm going to be doing a lot of different things as well. Because I think sometimes having the diversity of everyday objects, you know, being able to make different things is just, you know, just setting your skills out in different ways, you know. So that's that. Hi, Kim. Those are perfect. 7's best for me. Yeah, that's fine then. Well, I can do 7 till 8. No problem at all. They will be our slots as well. Not for any good or bad reason. I'm just thinking of time constraints with everything I've got going on, realistically. So, you know, there's no, I always say there's no rhyme or reason. There is no rhyme or reason, if I'm honest. It's just, this is how it is, sort of thing. For now, we can trial things anyway. I don't mind trialing. I'm happy to also come out and do workshops in different places. I am lucky enough to say that I will be on my travels, and I'll be supporting different companies as well. So, you know, there's a lot of adventure out there. Why is I think I'm running out of water, you know. So I'm waffling, aren't I? Goodness me, waffling. So there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of new things coming up. A lot of different stuff going on. So this isn't a pretty card, by the way. All I've done is just splattered a load of colour down it, so it looks quite messy. But it's on your background anyway, so I don't care. You know me. I just have a background, bit of something. Let's get some bleach. Let's try and make it into something. Oh, hello. Lisa, what have you haven't missed anything really, Steph? I'm just creating a mess as normal. I'm just waffling. You haven't really missed anything, if I'm honest with you, sweetie. Let's just pop a little bit of something down. Oh, it looks a bit better already. Surprising what a bit of bleach does, but takes things away. We'll start again, shall we? Anyways, everybody prepared and ready for Christmas. It looks like a valley. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a bit of there. Yeah, I get that actually. There is a bit of something going on. This brush is shocking, but there you go. I might take this one on holiday. So I am going to be taking some paint and some paper with me. So I am going to be doing some paintings while I'm out there. I'm probably going to be using some of the elements. So I am probably going to be using some sanding stuff. Probably going to do a bit of seawater. Might see what shells are out there. If I've got anything decent, I might bring them back. Let me just have a look what we got. Yeah, I think that'll work quite well now. Yeah, there you go. Let me get the dandelion. But yeah, there's a lot happening in the new year, and as it starts to take shape, I will keep you informed. Oh, aye, Mother's back. She's come visiting. Mother's in the room. I better give. I'll give Mum the pad. There you go, Mum.
Ta-ta-ta.
Right, Mother's got the pad so she can see your comments. Bless her cotton socks. It's probably worthwhile because I'm just losing the plot anyway here. So,
I got a fairy.
Oh, you got? Yeah, she got a fairy. She's got a fairy. She's happy. Well, that sounded well, didn't it? Right, let me just turn me tray round. I thought I'd jump on before Man jumps on. So, as you do. Because I wanted to say Happy Christmas to you lot as well. And just obviously thank you for your continuing...
Everyone.
Oh, aye, it's Mother. Thank you for your continuing support. So, let me just... Oh, we got... There you go, sorted. Let me get some Nocturne. Let's pop that on. So, everybody ready for Christmas? Now, personally, I hate Christmas with a passion. However, there's a lot of people out there that are very festive, which is fabulous. I hope you have a healthy, wealthy time. For those of you that don't celebrate and maybe celebrate something else, then, fabulous. We can do that in different ways. Depends on how you want to, celebrate it. I just find it very frustrating that we have one day where we get ourselves into so much debt just to either have a family argument or, to struggle for the rest of the year. And that's the thing when you've got children and grandchildren, I get it. It's just so expensive now, especially what the children want. It's like, wow. Okay, we can colour that in. I just want that sort of format there. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. How's everybody then, Mum? Everybody okay?
I'm saying hello to Stephanie, Marion.
Oh, Mum's doing her hellos
Sylvia
again.
says have a nice birthday on the 29th. Yeah.
Oh.
Should have been a Christmas baby, but she was late.
Fancy putting my birthday out there.
I ain't. Somebody must have done. Sylvia, who said have a fabulous birthday on the 29th. So.
Wow. Fair play. Thank you. I'm just bringing that little bit, just a couple of bits here and there I just want to bring together before I start diddly-doo-daring. So yes, now Sylvia's put it officially out there. My birthday's on the 29th. He's old. Well, we're all old in one way.
Susan's a Grinch as well.
Fabulous. Welcome to me. I'm not a Grinch. I mean, it's one of them, but I just... it's just no, just I like Christmas. It's just I've seen a lot of parents struggle.
I think Christmas is for children.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I am a kid. Don't get me wrong, but it's just how much people put themselves into a situation just to get something when they can't really afford it. The parents that I'm supporting. Some of them, they see their children in like contact centres and stuff like that, and it's for how they've literally not feeding themselves to make sure that their child's got something. And I get that, totally get it. but it's not nice to see. Let's put it like that, yeah?
Well, Stephanie's daughter bought her the Grinch advert
Love it.
calendar.
Fab.
So it's going to be lovely, that is.
Oh, that's perfect, that is. How
It is.
fabulous is that?
Yeah.
Tell her well done. Has got more thumbs up for that. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Right, let me try and see. I'm trying to locate things now. Oh, that'll do. That's a very old stamp. That is, crumbs. Right, okay, that's an old stamp. That might even be actually no longer. Anyway, let's put that. I'll tell you what, we'll just put this one on. Otherwise, I'll be spending time trying to hunt for things that we can't. I've just grabbed what's here. I do love this dandelion though, to be fair. Right, okay, so let's give it a bit of a crazy. Now I'm just going to put these down, but then I am going to go over them. It's just oh yeah, I quite like the way that's gone half and half. Let's do a little bit of something. Yeah. Oop. Oopsie doopsie. Perfecto. So we're in a dandelion field. We've got a dandelion fairy. Why ever not? There we go. That'll do. Plenty going on there. Let me just get a tissue. I don't mind a mess, but I like to sort of try and clean my mess up as I go. Otherwise, it'll just become carnage. And me and carnage don't really go on well. So like I say, this isn't really anything a fancy make or anything like that. Just playing around really, see what we come up with, isn't it? Probably the next one I make will be a little bit more structured, because this is just me just talking and just forgetting what I'm doing really, which is about right with me, to be fair. Now I've got a runny nose, which normally isn't the best thing, is it? So yeah, put that back on there. Let me just get some colour. Right, okay. Olive, where are we? That's what we want. Okay, sugar, there we go. That's what we needed. So I've even lost my train of thought now. You can tell I've had a long day today. Yeah, very, very long day today. So I am just going to get some olive on the elements, and I am just going to sort of dab them here and there, just so they're in the background, but they're not, if you know what I mean. Why not? Let's add a bit of colour here and there. I think green's a very calming colour. I think greens, depending on how much you look into colours and what you actually think or understand about different things, there's a lot of colours out there that can actually do a lot for you. Not just calming, but help regulate yourself and sort of bring you down when you may be a little bit frustrated and stuff like that. So there's a lot of good stuff out there, but people overlook a lot as well. I'm just going to squirt a bit of water on this. I just want to see what movement I've got on it, because I've just done that in yeah, that's what I want. Perfect. So as you can see now, I've just got that lovely movement on the colour. Yeah, why not? We'll take that up, move it around. Yeah, perfect. If you're unsure, because we've got the water, take it along, and bear in mind we had put that bleach down as well, so you are going to get those different tones going on while it's still wet. Let me look what greens I've got in Poscas. I know I've got a light, yes I have got a light green. So apple green, it's a 72 on the 1M. I'm just going to splash a bit of that round. Why not? I don't know what sort of mood I'm in today, to be fair, people. That'll do that. There we go. You never know, this might get turned into a tag yet. See? I'll put something down and it goes a bit chaotic. And if I don't like it, it gets turned into a tag. I never waste anything. I'm quite liking the way that's going there. I want to bring a bit of blue and a bit of something up there. So let's do that. Let me dry that off, because I can feel it going to mush, because there's been a lot of water on. We've done watercolour, we've sprayed it, we've Posca'd it, we've then resprayed it. There's been a lot going on with this bit of card already. I'm surprised it's still. I mean, see, look at that. That's one of the first times that you've seen multifarious start going at the back. Yeah, I could feel it though. So I'm happy to put that to one side and let it dry. So I don't mind that at all. So there we go. Let me just get the kink out of it. That will dry down naturally. So again, it's just down to a backing, how you want it, how do you want it to look. So I'm going to put that to one side. Might turn into a tag yet, I don't know. We'll see. Let me move these. Let me try and sort out in my head where we're going with this one, because like I say, I'm on a wind down and I've got to create something nice for you. So let's have a think. Right. Okay. So that's drying over there. I'll leave that in the corner. Okay, so I'll have one stamp. Let's sit her down. Let's sit her there. Right, let me shift that. There we go. Right. I feel like I'm doing something now. Okay. Now I don't normally start by putting a fairy down first. As you can see, I have just done a bit of a pencil mark. Just to so I thought I was going to do some like landscapes and a bit of watercolour. That's gone out the window. I don't know why. You know when you just don't feel like doing the vibe of that. I'm not in a, I don't know what sort of mood I'm in. I'm on a countdown mood, so sorry. And I can't see your comments. What they're saying, Mum? Anything of interest?
No, Annie Rachel's hopefully to come to one of your workshops.
Oh, fabulous.
I think they're all just watching what you're doing.
I ain't doing a fat lot, to be honest.
Well, we're watching now.
Okay, then. Well, I ain't doing very much, so let's pop her down anyway, for starters. So, there we go. Let's have a look what we got. Oh, there we go, and that makes a change. Mind you, I haven't put anything on it, so you can't really go wrong, can it? When you haven't put anything down and you haven't splattered and you haven't used bleach or anything, you're always going to get a nice print. So let's pop her down. Let's put her there.
Camilla says hello from Norway.
Oh, hello. How are you? I hope you're very well, actually. Hope the weather's treating you well over there. Hope you've got a good, reasonably good, I should say, really. Good day, good times. Now then, I'm just looking for my moon. Hold on. Let's find
Terry
it.
says you're inspiring us.
Oh.
There's no shatter.
Oh, dear me. Well, I'm definitely doing something. That's for sure. Well, anyway, let's get a moon on. So I want to, yeah, we're gonna have a looking up that, and we'll get some trees, and we'll create a little scene. So the moon, I'm going to do this in Morning Mist on Versifying Claire. So let me grab that for starters. Actually, no, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a blue moon. So I'm going to use Twilight, and I'm going to do first and second generation. So if you've not seen me do this, this is going to be quite an interesting one for you. So you've got your moon stamp. It's nice and easy, to be fair. There we go. I've got plenty of ink on it. I'm just being mindful of time. So there's our moon. So I'm going to quite like the look of it being like so. So I'm going to pop it down on first generation. Bear in mind it's blue moon. And then I'm then going to lift it and turn it. One nice turn. And I'm going to try my very bestest to line it all up and do a second generation. Okay, ready? Voila. How gorgeous is that for a moon? That's first and second generation. So she's now looking up at the beautiful moon. Let me just wipe my stamp.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, Stephanie, I am looking forward to a nice quiet week, but I do miss her terribly.
Yeah. She'll be partying every night. Glow sticks, rave, the whole shebang. Honestly, she says all this to get your sympathy. Don't fall for it. There's a devil. Party animal is my mother. Hey, and you wonder why I'm like I am. I'll tell you as it is, folks, honestly. Right, so we've got the fir tree. This is the large one. And I'm not going to do Twilight now. I am now going to go back onto Nocturne. And that's just to compliment our little munchkin sitting there minding her own business. I'm quite sure if the oracle's in the building, she'll be able to tell you all the names, numbers, details. I really and truly, well, I will start, obviously, putting all the correct information and moving forward. But at the minute, I'm being my naughty self and just like going with it. So bear with me. Right, so let's do a couple. First and second generations. Let's do a little bit down here. Do the okey cokey. Hey, why not? Let's do a... Let's bring one down a little bit there. And let's just do a second generation down there. So we've got a nice little bunch of trees. And I just want to just bring that there. And then I want to bring... Don't worry, she's not going to be floating in the air for long. I just want to bring a couple of tree tops here. And then let's just do a couple of second, third generations. I'm just going to go on the back of this card because I can't be bothered to get myself. There we go. I just want something in the background there. I want it to look busy, but it's not. Yeah. So that's what we've got. We've got a little tree scene, a little bit going on there. So let me just, let's build up. I'm going to keep that because I might need it. So I've got those lines, so I can roughly say, I'll turn that back over now because you didn't see me do that. Okay. So I can roughly say we've got this lovely moon going on there. I now want to bring sort of, let me just, a bit of water around here now. So that isn't doing very much for me. So I just want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Because I've moved my camera. Only slightly, nothing major. So this is nocturne, so if I add water to it, it's not going anywhere, which you can clearly see. Now, as I'm doing this as a watercolour piece, and I'm putting on water in the background here, I just want to make sure that I've just got that little bit of wetness down. Now, so I want to begin with, I'm going to start with a bit of midnight blue. I'm going to go out the lid, so I'm going to put that out my way, because this could go one or two ways. It can go too much or you don't put enough on. So I'm going to start from the back and I'm just going to bring it on my little bit of a pencil line. I'm going to let it run out. So I just want to see a little bit of a background there. Did you make a noise then, Mum?
Hello, Ruth.
Thought she got wind then.
No, I'm just saying hello.
Oh gosh, she's here again.
Terry was thinking with everything you was talking about there, saying, is that a hint?
Hint for what?
I suppose for what you're doing and stuff.
For what I'm doing? In what? Sorry, oh, you've lost me.
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I wondered what you meant then. My bad. I get like that, you see. I forget half a conversation. Oh. You'll have to tell me if you remember. Yeah. Let me just get a bit of tissue. Let me just take a bit of this out.
I get too much into watching you doing what you're doing.
Right.
I forget to read the messages.
Ah! See, I'm glad it's not just me that has these problems. How fabulous is that? Love it. Right, let me just, she's obviously sitting.
I'm just wondering what you're going to sit her on.
Well, it's going to be something there.
Yeah.
What, I don't know yet. But let's just bring it.
Right.
Let me just put some more water on, because I don't know what I'm sitting her on yet, but it's there. Why not?
Well, you see, Ruth said she got lost. It says Thursdays makes.
Oh, yeah, on that. Yes, that's right, yes. Yeah, I had a right problem. It's all right. I'm going to blame it on Alzheimer's. It's the onset. I'll tell you. I ain't shy. Because when I do forget, I am on holiday mode as well. Surprised, I was thinking to myself, oh, shall I not bother? And I thought, well, you know something, I'll bother, because like you lot bother to turn up, I'm going to be bothering to turn up. So let's go out together.
Oh, she's looking lovely on there. She's sitting like on a mountain, isn't she?
Well, she's sitting on something, looking up at the moon. Bless her.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So, see, if we just take our time, we can create something. It might not always be what you have in your head, because I had no idea what we was creating, to be fair. But she's looking all right now. So we got some. So I need to sort this bit out here. So let me start taking away. If it doesn't go when you start dabbing off and it's too much, then you can start bleaching out if you need to. So let me get my bleach. Let me get my Hartley's jam. We've got Hartley. Hartley's jam is my bleach jam. And I am going to just put a little bit in the jar. And then I'm going to put my jar. I love it when I work with bleach. absolutely stinks the place out. Love it. Right, let me just take a little bit of this out of here. So as you can see, you're going to get a different pigmentation. Now I just want to bring it, let's just bring it in so I've got that different contrast going on. Yep. Let's just bring it here. Bring it down here. Because if I'm doing it one end, then I've got to complement it with the other end. Let me just take it, because I've still got a bit on my brush. Can you see? Slightest thing with the elements and it will take away. And that's what I like.
Oh, that's looking beautiful.
Okay, so again, we can build this up with a different colour now. So we can put some, let me get the bleach off there. Let me just play around with the colour and just bring it in. Okay, so bleach is there. That's there. Now, I'm just going to lightly take back in that dark bit. Bear in mind she's sitting. There's a moon there, so you've got to think about light sources, yeah? Now, I'm going to get me some colour now to put in. So, let me have a look what we got. Dark denim. Let me just put the lid on there. Let's put that there. Right, a bit of dark denim. Let's just start to build up a little bit now. Let me just give it a squidge. So when I'm using that, we squidge it like so, like a sandwich, and then you're going to get your little blob in the lid. That's all you need if you're going to be doing a bit of... So if you haven't got watercolour paints, you have with that. I haven't got really much going on with this, so I'm just going to put water on my brush and just bring it together. So I'm now just going to put quite a bit of heavy colour into this. Let me just put some more water in, and I'm just going to take that colour lightly over just so it takes over that bleached area. So although we had that lovely peachy colour from the bleach because the pigment was pulled a different way, I'm now going to do that. And now we've got the legs there, so again you've got to be mindful when you're putting your colours together, you've got a shadow under there as well. So I'm just going to bring a little bit of colour just on the top of here. And just bring it just at the back of there because I want to put some more trees in. Okay, sorted. Now, it's all watercolour, movement with the water. There is no, there is no right or wrong with this either. You can't turn around to me and say, Lisa, you've done that wrong there. Nobody can tell you that when you're doing a watercolour piece because it's your piece. So you've got to sit in there. The only thing you have got to be mindful of is the fact that you've got to put in little bits of shadow. So let me just put a little bit of water to that. And I've just got to think that just down here, depending now, you just got to think of where you want your shadow to bounce. So let's just put a little bit of a... You can keep it quite close to it, but then you could just bring it slightly out if you needed to. And the same here. You could think to yourself, well, you've got to have a little bit of something there. I'm just going to add a bit more water. So that actually takes it just a totally different way. And then you can go over it and really bring it out if you want to. Let me take it down into there. Again, it's up to you how precise. If you want to do a loose watercolour on this, you could really blast so many different colours and structures into it. But let me just put I'm going to put a bit of pink into this now. I always think pinks and blues complement themselves so well, and then you add a little bit of greens in just to pop the balance sort of thing. But I just want to just put a little bit of... I mean, the yellow would like bring this totally alive, to be fair. Yep. So let's just put this, just touch it through the backdrop there, and let's just bring a little bit into here. And at the end of the day, you use whatever colours you like. When have you ever walked out and seen like a blue grass and unless you've gone into some weird, yeah, well, yeah, exactly. You've got to be somewhere weird and wonderful to start viewing that, haven't you, really? But you can put whatever colours you like in there at the end of the day. Let me just get me, let's have a look. Where are you? Here you are. Can't go wrong with a bit of Sundance in your life, can you? Fabulous. Right, let's pop that there. Plenty of water in that because it's just such a beautiful colour. Now, it's whether or not you do that as sort of bouncing off, because I mean that could be an icy, could be anything really. It could be water there, it could be more of a scenery, it could be absolutely anything. But up here, what sort of skyline you having? It just because it's a moon there doesn't mean to say it's night time. Not in fairyland anyway. It can be whatever time you like. So I want you to be quite creative, you know, when you're putting down your colours and stuff like that. So when I'm going to be starting putting stuff out into the new year, it's going to be a lot more detailed work that I'm going to be posting. And with me just doing 2 tutorials, I want to try and concentrate on them being a little bit more detailed for you guys as well. Just so you're picking up anything that you need, you know, from that sort of structure, whether it's through watercolour, well, for whatever sort of mediums you're using, you know. I just want to put a bit of greens into this now. Like I said, that you haven't got to, it hasn't got to be green grass, blue sky. That is, you know, it's fabulous, don't get me wrong, but it can also be very boring. We've got a bit of mermaid and that there. Why, you know, let's have a look. Put a bit of mermaid on. Oh, I've just blobbed my finger with it. Oh, how fabulous is that? I think sometimes if you can sort of be more creative in yourself, it actually allows you, your creative juices to start playing around as well, really. You know, so, I mean, look at that. Oh, dear goodness me. I just love colours. Fabulous. Let's bring that down there. And this is just a backdrop because we've got, like I said, I'm just going to put a couple more trees and stuff in. So let me just put a bit more water on my brush. Let's take that. So this could be on Planet Zog for all we know. You know, it depends on what are you thinking? Where are you thinking our little fairy's sitting watching the moon? Now we say it's a moon. Is it a moon? Could it actually be the sun? Where is your creative thoughts when you put your pieces together? I don't know where mine go or sort of where they end up, if I'm honest. Because some of the things I create, I think to myself, wow, what's going on there, sort of thing. I mean, we've got all sorts of funkiness going on now with this. Let me just bring this colour into here, that richness. So we've got a proper sort of, well, a bit of everything going on, really. I'm gonna for those of you that watch me regular, I'm gonna get some eyeshadow in a minute and whack some of that on it. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, it's all right. It'll come to light in a bit. Let me move things out the way. Right then, so let's build up a bit of an area, and then I can start putting little bits on. Because, like I say, I'm mindful for time. Because we got manned on in a bit. So let's have a look. Now then, let's whack them out the way. Let's see what we want to put in. So let me get my tree box. I've got a tree box, you know. I know you all hate it when I sort of bring out all my nightmares and my nonsense. I do love that. That's a bit too much for that. Let's have a. Oh, I'll tell you what. We'll put a little one out there. We'll dot a little one about. There we go. Let's have a look. Let's pop that there. Let me get. Let's get a bit of scrap. That is looking tremendous. Oh, tremendous. Do you hear that? She's cracking out into jokes now. This one here. Hey, who'd have ever thought our mother with jokes? Eh? Tremendous. Mother, what's she like, eh? Tremendous. Right, let's just pop a little bit of something here first of all. So I just want to just do a little bit of something in the background. Nothing major. Oh, see it going over. I can just, you know, when you just know that you're going to knock something over. I can see it happening. You know, when you can see it happening, that's where you know to yourself then not to do it, isn't it? Not me, it just gets a bit worse because I end up doing it. So it's all right. Just stick with me. I won't hurt you. I just want the craziness of a background. It's quite a crazy looking background actually. So let me just tops off. Oh, I tell you, that's looking a bit funky monkey. Yeah. So let's just bring a bit here. Let's bring a full tree in.
Oh, I like that.
Well,
I love the colours.
Mum likes that. Fabulous. There we
I
go.
like the bit of pinks and purples in there.
Well, you gotta just play around. I mean, when I start things, it always looks a mess. But then it ends up with something, I don't know how, what, where, whatever. But we end up with something that looks like something that can pass for something. Oh, I quite like that. We've got a bit of something going on there now. Look at that. Well, we'll have to sort that out. Right, so I just want to now have a little bit of something just in that background without it sort of ending up into something crazy. Just so we can see that there's something there. I just want to bring it down a little bit. Let's bring it across slightly. It's just all about layering your bits and pieces, really. So let me just have a look. Right, okay. Let's take that off. Now let's put that in there. Let's put that out the way. Let me get my trusties out. Let me get my trusties out. There we go. Right, so trusties. I'll get that one. I'll do that one. I'm going to get my little one out. Bless it. Okay, I'm actually, don't die shock here, but I am actually, there we go. Let's put that there. So we have got a bit of carnage going on, but I quite like my carnage actually. Let's just take it up here a minute. Let's take it up to that moon. Let's bring it over here. As we've got this like sort of craziness going on, I am going to brush it. Crikey, I ain't got my teeth in at all today, have I? Gosh. Oh yeah, that's gone on quite well. Okay, right, let me get me a little bit of paper. Now that's really wet there with ink. You don't want to put that down and start marking up places that you don't want to be marking. So let me just now give a little bit of a tree line here. And I am just going to try and take away, you know, where we had those errors. Let's just try and put a little bit of something in that background sort of thing, yeah. And then what I can do then is add a little bit of depth on with a bit of colour because it's in the distance, yeah. So I've now got that tree line there. Well, it's some sort of line anyway. It hasn't got to be a tree. But I like the level of how the darkness is going with those levels. Let me just put a little bit of something there so you can see there's something going on in that background. I don't want it just to be a gap and nothing. Now it's whether or not, I'll tell you what we want to put on there. We don't want to do that. Let me just grab, let's have a look what we're going to grab. Well, we'll want to find them.
Oh, that is a wow. That's beautiful.
Oh, she likes that one. Okay, let me just get my little mushrooms. There we go. Okay, so I just want a couple of mushies. So let's have a look. I'll have a couple. Oh. So the finger stamping, I love finger stamping because you can get quite like crazy in places with them, to be fair. And it's just, again, it's up to yourself for how you like. You know, if you're confident to just pop it down here and there and work around with it sort of thing. So she's sitting on a bit of a mushroom mountain now. So we've now changed it into some quite crazy little mushroom sort of adventure now, which I quite like. It was, I was looking at it thinking, what's happened? But we're actually getting something now. So I'm just gonna, even though these are mushrooms, I'm just putting a bit of something in the background so you can see there's something going on in that depth of layer. Right, so now, as we've got a lot of blues and purples, I'm now going to complement that. I am actually going to get, let me get lilac, blue, yellow. Okay, so let me move these out the way. Look at that. I'm trying to be really tidy today. It's happening now. Right, so 3 brushes. Now you can use, I'll tell you what, we'll stick with elements. Let's just do the easy way. Let me just, yeah, there we go. So violet chalk. Now if you're not comfortable going straight onto your pad, you can go on this way if you wanted to. I just want to just bring that little bit of depth of colour just around the sides now and in. So this is where you might turn around and think to yourself, oh, I'm going to get me like a bit of a northern light sort of thing now. And don't be shy if you have a large blob of colour, as in what I've just done there. Again, it's all about having the confidence to move that colour around. If you haven't got the confidence, I'd say do it a little bit at a time. I'm using a number 7 brush. And all I'm doing is just playing around with that colour. Now I am going to just bring a little, and I'm being very light. I'm not gripping the brush for dear life. And that's another thing which some of you might do and think, oh, I want to hold it. I want to feel I'm in control. No, just go with it. Go with the flow. Flow's really good sometimes, you know. Let me just get blue atoll. I think that's blue atoll. Yes, look at that. What a guess. So we've done a bit of violet chalk. I love this colour. This blue has got such a beautiful pop to it. Now, again, don't be shy. If you want to put a little bit of something there just to give it a little bit of oomph in that background, so it gives you a little bit of depth in a different colour. Merge it in with that beautiful purple. Complementary colours. Yeah, get yourself a colour wheel if you don't understand it. And just, you know, allow yourself to just take away some of that light, but not all of it. And then I just want to bring, as we've got the blue here with that moon, I just want to bring it just around slightly. I don't want to take my moon away, but I just want to complement it. Let's just do a bit in the corner now with the blue. Just a little bit. I don't mind, I don't want to start singing, crikey. Okay, so we're getting very magical now. Let's get the yellow. Let's get one of my faves. I absolutely love Sundance. And if you haven't got these, then wild honey, mustard seed, or fossilised amber will work well on the oxides. So now what I want to do is, I've got this bit of yellow here, so I just want to pop it out a little bit more. I don't want to go too heavy. However, I do want to now sort of playing with the colour. So I'm lightly dusting over, so it's changing. The whole of my card now is now actually looking like something. I'm going to put a little bit of yellow in here. And I'm going to put a little bit here. Now, for those of you that know me well, you know water's coming. I'm going to drown it. I do need to have something in a hand, so let me think about that while I'm going to get some water on the go. So I am just going to use water. I'm not going to do bleach on this now. So let me just get my fan brush. Oh, there we go. So just my normal fan brush, yeah. And I'm just going to put that directly into water. And I'm not going to get too crazy like I normally do. Well, I don't know yet. Maybe I might. Let's play around. Let's see what we can do with that colour. Because it is quite a dramatic mix of colours on that, to be fair. Magical. Now, depending on how you are in the terms of shall I, shan't I, do I, don't I, I'm going to have to use me Inky Binky. Let's just pop that on and just pull it up. Let's see what we got. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay. So what we're going to say? What are we going to put in a hand? Let me just clean this off a second, folks, while I'm thinking. Gosh, if I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. Let's have a think now. Let's have a look. A little bit of magic, she says.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, then we'll put a little bit of glitter then.
Yeah.
Just a smidgen.
Yeah.
Just a smidgen. Because I think a nice purple or a nice blue would matte and layer lovely on that. So, let's have a look. What pretty pens have we got? What's this one?
Just as if she's sending a bit of magic out.
Oh, okay. As in proper, like... Oh, I better put some glue on then, hadn't I? Sugar. Oh, what were them pens that you had? That ain't them, is it? Oh, it is, isn't it?
Oh, the gold or silver would be nice.
Well, I don't know what I've got. Oh, is it gold? Okay,
Yeah,
let's try. Hold on then. Okay, so
just
gold dots. I don't know, I might not like it. Let's have a
you
look.
will. Trust me.
Oh, crikey. My mum's telling me to trust her. See, maybe that's where a little butterfly might need to come in. So we've got a bit of glitter. I don't know if you can see that. Me personally, it's a no.
Use the silver one then.
Hold on a minute. Let me put a bit of white in it. This is where mother... You told me to put the gold on.
No, but you didn't see it, so you put the silver on top or near it.
Yeah, what's this one? We've got a green. Let's put a little bit of that in it. No.
That's not silver.
Well, I want a different mix. I'm going to put some glitter on.
Yeah.
Let me get some stickles.
Yeah.
We got a back, so it has actually moved, to be fair, but I've probably got the last splodge now of my Stardust. This is my most favouriteest ever. Ah, better. Crikey. There we go. Okay, let's take it to the moon, actually.
I think when you buy more, you have to get a couple of tubs of it.
I have. I've put them in a safe place and I've lost them. Ah, dear me.
I haven't got them.
Are you sure? Aye.
No, I haven't got them.
So I'm just using my finger just to move that around just a little bit. I want sparkles. Okay, fabulous. And I want them here and there because, like the moon, she's giving the moon the sparkle.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, well, that's all right then.
Yeah.
So,
nice.
they. Oh, can you see that? Can you see the sparkle?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So she's put the sparkle up.
Yeah.
Twinkly, twinkly doodah. I am just going to put a smidgen of white on. I don't want to ruin it. So, as Joe would say, we're not going to turn it into a pizza. So, I am using the white. It's number 1 and it's a 1M, which is, as you can see, not the thickest of nibs. And I'm just want to put these little white splatters for one, just to give it that little bit of oomph. But I just want to bring that magical. I think splatter just gives it magic. Like I said, I don't want to get too mad with it because we've got that water splats there, and I don't want to lose sort of the magical, the magiciness, or whatever you want to call it. So let me just dry that off. Let me quickly move things out the way, and then I'll quickly get a bit of paper just to do a bit of matte layering.
That's beautiful, that is really beautiful.
Let's just do that there.
There's no comments because everybody's been watching.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I bet they've all fell asleep more like.
No, they get too engrossed the same as I do.
Engrossed? What's an engrossed?
You're just watching it.
Engrossed. Engrossed.
Yeah, engrossed.
Honestly, if she was ever on the street, I'd dread to think what danger she'd get herself into coming out with some of these words. Hello, are you engrossed with me?
I am.
Ah, dear
I ain't
me.
going to be posh.
Oh, we don't do posh.
I'm
Crumbs.
gross.
Crikey. Posh? What's posh? Oh, dear. Right then, just put your eyeballs on that a second. Let me just go and grab some white. What we reckoning? Purple to pop it?
Oh, yeah. Purple or yellow.
Purple or yellow. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll bring one of each. Let's have a look. It's going to maybe be a dark yellow. Oh. Let me know what your thoughts are while I'm just trying to get a piece of paper. Do you like it? What do you think? Could have done something different to it, maybe?
No. It's beautiful.
Well, Mum likes it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to pop the white under as compliment. Do you know something? I think the purple will do it.
Yeah.
I think the yellow, let me just have a look. Yeah, I think the purple is the one.
Purple's beautiful.
Yeah, purple's the one. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have got a bit of wet glitter there, as I didn't think I was going to be matte and layering, but hey ho, let's go with it. Let me just try. I'll probably put the glitter on here. Now the card maybe, oh no, we're all right. I think we're going to get away with it. If the glitter does move on the card, it'll only add to it anyway. So I ain't too worried about that movement on the card. So let's pop a little bit of white on. Let me just give myself a little gap. And I'm just going to gently push down. Oh, it ain't too bad. Let's move that out the way. Right then, let me get a mat. So what do you reckon then, peeps? Are we picking the right colours for this? What's the comment saying?
None, because then
They're all
gross.
They're all dead.
They're all dead, aren't they?
Oh dear
I
me.
think they all just like watching.
Well, I don't know. Can I have some input off you? Hello, is there anybody there?
There is somebody there.
Hello.
It's nice to see it grow and to see what happens with it. Oh, you see, you just get
You're getting gross.
engrossed to watch and comment.
Yeah.
They're just looking. It's beautiful. I don't think people expected it to look like that when it was finished on what you were
Neither
doing.
did I. Oh, I love a good mess. Honestly, I really don't know how things turn out with me.
Gorgeous,
Oh
that is.
gosh.
Absolutely.
Not for what we started off with. You know, if you started on this and you watch it, I'd turn off after 10 minutes and think, God, what's she doing? Oh, I love it. Right, let's, oh yes, look at that. See, that looks nice now because everything pulls everything out, yeah?
Absolutely gorgeous. It's
So,
a wow.
let me pop that on there then. Let's.
Oh, yes. Oh, wow.
You can tell, obviously, my mum's my biggest fan, isn't it? I'll pay you know. Bless her cottons.
Yes, I am your biggest fan. I love this
Bless.
stuff.
Right, there we go then. Let's pop. Let's try and get a nice, a decent sized border around this. Beans mum's wearing. There we
Very
go.
proud.
Oh, yeah, as a proud mum,
Yeah,
bless
I am
her.
a very proud mum.
There we go then. Proud mum as well. Crumbs. No pressure then, hi folks, no pressure. Let's have a look. Okay, let's see what we got here then. Because now all we've got to do is get that nice sort of thick. Yep, that'll go for me. Okay. Look at that. Self-healing mat. It's that healed. It's falling to pieces. Self-healing mat. I think I've been blooming duped a bit there, you know, folks. What do you reckon?
Wow.
Self-healing mat. My
I think
diddly
it's just
doo-dah.
you've got a sharp knife.
Well, you need a sharp knife.
Yeah.
It's nearly as sharp as my tongue. Right then, let's have a look. Okay. Oh, I think we're going to do it about right now, you know. Look at that. There we go. Okay, now we're going to keep, well, I'll keep them bits. They'll do for sentiments. The rest can go in the bin. I'm sick of hoarding little bits of paper, which is no use for man the beast. Right then, so let me just grab a bit of paper, people. So today's disaster ended up quite a pretty card. There we go then. So I will wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. Thank you again for following me. Thank you again for supporting me, watching the adverts. Bless your cottons. I love you to bits for doing that for me. Having a go at my craziness, basically. I wish you a very healthy and happy, prosperous 2025. I will be back on air probably 30th, 31st, maybe, you know, go into the new year with a bang of nonsense. But yes, I'll probably do some lives here and there, say hello to you, catch up and whatnot. But yes, I won't be posting anything in any of the groups. I'm having some time out, things to think about, things to do, etc. But I'm looking forward to the journey next year. So this is to you guys. Here's the magical dust. Be creative. Play around with colour. You've seen what mess I started with, and look what we've ended up with. Something that I can quite easily put on a card now. I can mount that on an 8x8 card, and that'll be sent out to somebody and they'd love it. Nice sentiment on. You know, it's very magical. But please be encouraged to step out your comfort zone. Play around with water. Play around with your colours. Try new colours. Try new styles. I'm only a message away if you want to ask for any advice or guidance. But I'm looking forward to the journey with you guys. So there's my love for you. Thank you so very, very much. Mum, say bye.
Good night. Merry Christmas. And I'll speak to you in the new year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Love you all lots. And I'll see you on it's time for Monday. Well, in 15 minutes. I'll see you there. Love you all. Bye then. Bye-bye. I'm going to demount. So here we go. You ready? Oh, there we are. Here we go. Bye, everybody. Love ya. Ta-da.